Holy crapozola. What a gong show that just was. What's going on, everybody? Let me know that you can hear everything okay. And I'm going to get it right out of the open, right off the bat. I'm having an issue with my computer. For some reason, it just locks up, straight up, locks up solid. Nothing I can do. I literally have to restart the whole damn thing. So if that happens, I will be right back. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down in the amount of time it takes me to reboot my computer, but if it does, I guess that sucks for me, but I will be starting a new stream right away. So welcome to 2023. What a shit show we have so far. Yeah, I'm going to hit it with the hammer. That's exactly what it is. It's brutal. It's brutal. I'll be right in the middle of something and it just like, boom, just locks up. Yelnats, what's going on? Happy Friday. Yelnats, my, probably my most consistent commenter probably ever, I would say. Every Friday, every time I launch a new video, he's the first one. Well, not always the first one, but he's always there for sure. Mina, what's up? What's up? Old man says, it's Saturday. Where are you in the world that it's Saturday already? Because that's like, well, I guess that's only like 7 hours from now for me. Turn it off and back on again. I wish that were the case, but that doesn't work. Andre, I'm Ukrainian. I like your video so much. Please make a video about Rust server mirrors. Well, first of all, I am also Ukrainian, although I've never been there. I have Ukrainian heritage. And Rust server mirrors. Guam, 10 a.m. Saturday. All right, well, welcome to your weekend. Don't tell us what happens because I like to be surprised. BMG rolling in from New Zealand. Welcome, welcome. Fraz, how's it going? Three Minds, welcome. Tom, welcome. So I want to get a couple, excuse me. I want to get a couple of things kind of off my chest. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a plan for tonight's stream. I just wanted to touch base with everybody because it's been so long since I've been gone for a bit. Malaysia, right. I think I knew that. William, what's up, man? You are the king. You've helped me so much. I thank you from Australia. You know what? I have a lot of Australian viewers. There must be a shit ton of Australian Rust servers. Gotta be. Make a video on a nice ticket bot for your Rust servers. I have one in mind. You know what? I have one in mind too. I wonder if they're the same ones. Yeah, Whispers. Welcome. Oh, it actually shows. That's cool. I didn't know that. Does it show on here too? It does. Beauty. Frank, welcome. John. Brian. I'm doing well, man. How you doing? See? Another Aussie. Yeah. You guys must be saturated over there with servers. I don't know what the population of Australia is. I visualize it being not very populated, but I'm sure that's wrong. I mean, fake servers who redirect you to main servers. It's a very popular move, but it's private information. How to do that? You want to know why that's private information? Because that's actually against Facepunch rules. You are not allowed to do that. And if you get caught doing that, you end up on the blacklist, and that's not where you want to be. So I will not be making a video on that. Oh no. Oh shit, I thought I froze up. A video on pterodactyl auto wipe would be good, especially now it's free. Sure, I can definitely do that. I've kind of done that on my iced host tutorial, but not actually doing it. Just showing you kind of how it works. Monkeys, what's up, man? Wish there was a plugin that made everything hard. Doesn't every dude in the world wish that there was a plugin to make everything hard? Poppy, what's up? 26 million people. 26 million people in Australia. So there you go. So you're what does that make you? That makes you 7 million shy of the Canuckistan. Kill Switch, welcome. Good morning, which means you're somewhere over there too. Kill Switch, where are you from? Just want a server that's good to grind and no cheeky offline raid. You can always join my server because it's set up exactly for that. No offline raiding at all. Top countries by players: United States, UK, Germany, Netherlands, France, Australia. So Australia has more players right now than the Canuckistan does. No, sorry, old man. I know that not everyone. I wish everyone used Iced Host, but the wipe feature should be the same. Question mark. That's okay, Mino. I got the gist of what you were saying. I've had a paid support open ticket for a couple of days. Is it possible to get that answered? It is absolutely possible to get that answered, and the appropriate people will be informed. Kill Switch is from Australia as well. Brian Guard, do people call you Brain just because it's funny or anything like that? There you go. There's your answer from my my paid support guy. Ha 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 ha. Old man, that's awesome. There is a plugin that makes everything hard. It's called Marriage. Pains me to agree, but yep, I do agree. Yeah, I'll have a look at the auto wipe features for Pterodactyl. I'm sure that it's the same or similar to how IceHost has it set up because IceHost uses Pterodactyl as well. Three Minds, your videos were a big help to my server. I'm just starting out. Your custom map video helped a lot. Perfect. That's exactly what I love to hear. Shut up, Siri. It's so creepy that she's always listening. You got to understand that, okay, so we have like just over 4,000 people in the Discord. And first of all, a lot of people go to the paid support. So the workload is pretty large, and not many people want to pay. So they go in there and they fill it up full of requests. And then when it comes time to actually pay, they don't. So it looks like there's a lot of work in there, and it still takes a lot of work on our end because we have to actually physically deal with each one of those. And so it can actually backlog. So I guess my suggestion would be, if you're in the paid support section on my Discord, don't go in there unless you want to pay, because that's what that section is all about. I see people saying hi to Nicodemus. Oh, there he is. Welcome. My boy Nicodemus. How's it going, man? So now we got people from the other direction of the world coming in. All right, so I don't know how long it's going to take for me to actually be back for you guys, so I'm just going to start talking, and you all let me know when I'm actually back. And I was actually able to manage to get it rebooted in time so it didn't shut down. I am back. Oh, that was nice and fast. Wow, that went really well. Julius McCrae, thank you for that $1. I appreciate that. And thank you. Actually able to shut up. To get it rebooted. Now I have to listen to myself. So it didn't shut down. What a gong show. I need a producer. How much better would my life be if I had a producer? So like literally, I have to sit here. I'm sitting here on my desktop with my mouse going back and forth on my screen, because that's what indicates when I'm frozen, when my mouse stops working, because everything else kind of seems like it's still working, but it's definitely not. I mean, as you guys just seen. I'm glad somebody screenshot that. That's perfect. I'm glad that you did. I'm sure Amino probably grabbed it too. Yeah, first dono tonight is going straight to Jesus. That was a hilarious freeze. I'm not gonna lie, that was perfect. So, just as a kind of an update on kind of what's going on and stuff like that. We lost a bunch of people after that freeze. I guess that happens. So I did take all of December off, which I'm sure many of you already know. And it was fantastic. First of all, we had a deep freeze. Like, it was frigid cold for just about all of December. And then we went into the Christmas season and stuff like that. And that was fantastic. I got to spend some time with the fam jam. And I just was able to kind of unplug for a while. I've been doing this for, I guess in December, it would have been about 3.5 years. And, I've been going nonstop for 3.5 years, and it was nice to take a break. So I did, and it was good. And it was kind of, I had talked about it on a previous live stream, and I on that live stream I decided not to do it, not to go on a break. And then I said I had to do it, just had to do it. Yes, she was incredibly happy that I took the time off. It was nice. Believe it or not, doing this is like it. I mean, it's long days, long nights, because I do have a full-time job, and production of these videos as I'm progressing through this, you know, the growth aspect of things, they start taking longer and longer to produce. I gotta turn my white balance off. I just noticed that because that looks like poop. Yeah, that query port thing. Yeah, so that's yep. So I'd love to bring somebody on to talk about that, actually, is what I would like to do. Being separated into a separate thread, since see a lot of servers wondering why they don't show in the server list anymore soon. Doesn't that have to do with being able to switch servers? I forget what that's called. What's that called? Somebody in chat will tell me. Yeah, absolutely, Nicodemus. Bring them all. It's all good. The Gordon Project, how's it going, man? I'm glad to see you, actually. Well, you know. I feel bad. I feel terrible, actually. But I'm glad to see you. Mr. Blue, so a lot of those peeps are going to be in Steen's chat for at least a little bit tonight. So one of the, like, oh, I gotta fix that again. God damn it, this is gonna drive me crazy. Thanks, Nicodemus. Yes, I am back. I'm going to not turn on... I'm going to try and diagnose this, actually, while I'm on stream. I don't think... God, I hope so, man. Like, I've spent so much time... Like, this happens all the time. Like, and then it'll happen... And then it... Like, maybe it'll happen, like, 3 or 4 times when I first start up. And then I'll go, like, 8 hours and it'll be fine. I don't understand it. And it's not like it's something different that I'm doing each time. Like, literally, I was just sitting here with my mouse going back and forth. That's when it happened. And it's so frustrating. I just invited somebody to the stream so that he can see what happens when it happens, because he's my guy. Corn Diggity Dog, welcome. Whoa, 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 whoa. Death, what are you doing, man? Holy shitballs. Death, one of the owners from codefling.com, dropping in the $100. Thanks, man. I super appreciate that. That's huge. Haha, Anafin, the Canadian technology, exactly. What did I miss there? New server owner, love the videos. What advice do you have for chronic complainers on your server? Yep, hashtag ban. No. Honestly, your complainers, when you're first starting out, your complainers are the ones that are telling you what's wrong with your server. They might come across as being annoying, but listen to them. Until it gets outside of the realm of what it is that you're trying to do with your server, once they get outside of that realm, just ignore them. Who cares? And secondly, they shouldn't know, they shouldn't be able to talk to you in your server because they shouldn't even know you're there, right? Because you've watched my videos on that in the past. And you know that the best admin is the one that nobody knows is there. Before I forget, everybody, right now, go down below this screen and click on that thumbs up for me. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notification bells. I got to start getting better at that. I have to start getting better at telling people to like my videos. It seems so narcissistic, but it's the only way. It's the only way. And if in man, we go back, hey? God, I've known you a long time. It's been a minute. Me and my friend were starting to look at a server. Where should I look to start and what should I research? Well, first of all, you're going to want to have a look at my channel, my YouTube channel. You're going to want to subscribe and you're going to want to go through every single video on there and like every single one of them. But most importantly, you're going to want to watch every single one of them because I tell you absolutely everything that you need to know. There's just about nothing. And that's a little bit about why I took a break in December, because I was literally like, I can do custom plugins till the cows come home, no problem. There's always something new coming out, but the absolute basics, I've covered it. And other than like minor tweaks and updates to the basics, not much has changed in quite a few years. Now, if you're talking about where you should get a server from, you're going to want to go to icehost.com and use the promo code SrtBull. All of that information is down in the video description for this, as well as all of my other videos as well. What about the new furnace? I'm excited. Okay, so first of all, I'm not excited about this industrial update, not even in the least bit. It feels too satisfactory-like. It feels too production line-like. Obviously, we're not actually producing anything. We can't yet automatically craft things using the industrial system, but that's going to be the next step. But the new furnace, I'm okay with that. I like being able to use electricity. As many of you already know, one of my favorite plugins out there is Grid Power. And that's a method in which we can actually get power from the actual map. We don't have to use generators or wind turbines or anything like that. So I'm pretty excited about the new furnace. It's weird that it's a stove, but whatever. Sin says, I've started my own dedicated server to mess with until I can get a stable network. That's exactly how most people start out. They'll stumble across my channel, or they'll get raided on a server and be like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to start up my own just so that I can kind of do my own thing or whatever. And that's how most people get started. So you're definitely on the right path. That's exactly how I got started. 8 years ago. 8 years ago? No. Jesus, that was 8 years ago. Wow. Yeah, too Minecrafty. Exactly. That's Minecrafty, really? I've never played Minecraft, so I shouldn't even express an opinion there. The guy that I told to join the stream hasn't responded to me yet. I'm assuming that it's because he doesn't want to see what happens. What's your personal opinion on servers such as Vital and Atlas? Um, well, I'm embarrassed to say that I don't know Vital or Atlas, which means I'm just stuck in my own little corner of publicly playable servers. Yeah, Jamie, me too. Anytime I get some downtime, which isn't often, but during December, I played a lot of Satisfactory. It's a good single player game. You can easily kill hours upon hours upon hours. So you could automatically craft things with the update. Maybe you can. If you can, that's something that I don't know yet. That would be feeding ingredients into either a mixing table or a crafting table. I don't know. I haven't checked out all I've done is I've only read about it. I haven't opened up a staging branch or anything like that. I just don't get the industrial light. Is no light source for planters. I'm sure that's something that they'll fix. Crypto Sweden, how's it going? Welcome. Yes, subject to change. I wish I had a button where I could do that thing that the horse face does. Would you recommend trying to create your own plugins, or should I take others and tweak them? The plugins I mainly want are things like a shop and teleporting with homes. Well, anytime you can learn something, you should absolutely take that opportunity to learn something. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with creating your own plugins. But those things that you just said there, obviously everything, like we already have those things. I'm not really sure why you would want to start from scratch again. And if there's something that you want to see in a plugin that already exists, most developers will take that under advisement. That doesn't mean that they're going to do exactly what you say, but they'll definitely take your feedback. Oh, industrial lights are not oh, those lights. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they really don't have very much light coming out of them anyways. What happened to battle metrics ranking? My ranking dropped about 300 spots overnight. I don't know. The better question should be, what happened to your server that caused that drop? Excuse me. Teleport is pretty OP, but it's also pretty standard. If you're worried about people being able to teleport out of a PvP situation or something like that, you can always use No Escape. No Escape works really well to kind of take the edge off of the OP level of teleport. Yeah, most devs will at least consider recommendations for features. Absolutely. Most of the developers that I deal with on a regular, they're totally open to pretty much. So I guess that would be my question is, like, what is it that you think those plugins are missing that you think that you need to tweak? Death just coming in here dropping bombs on me. I wasn't expecting that at all. For any of you that don't know, haven't been with me for a while, Death quite often does like promos and giveaways, and he's giving away hundreds of dollars worth of gift cards for their website, codefling.com. It's good peeps, man. I'm glad he's in my corner. Is there a way to enable Rust Plus on hardcore servers? No. Oh, that's interesting. Amino says Battlemetrics goes off of playtime and is going off of data that's a couple of days old. I didn't know that. I thought it was like maybe not real time, but pretty close to real time. Duke, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I don't know how long. So how long have we been going here? We're We're just under 12 minutes and we haven't froze up yet, so don't anybody talk about it anymore. Maybe we're good. DJ Elf says, I won the last giveaway. It was really dope. Got some stuff that I had my eye on for a while, and it helped get it. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that somebody that won one of those was able to be here. That's perfect. Thanks for giving the evidence of that. Death likes to give away things. I mean, clearly. The old data is new. Seems the ranking dropped after that. Maybe they switched something. Any suggestions on adding a system where people would want to support a build server? I mean, you're always welcome to try it, but I've found that in a lot of cases, like the build servers, the raid training servers, stuff like that, there's enough of them out there, and new ones don't typically do very well. Check my Discord DMs. Just one sec. Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. What do you think of all these old recoil servers starting to pop up? I get it. I hate it. One of my things about the game is that it's been progressing for years and years and years. So why try to hang on to something that they got rid of? They got rid of it for a reason. And, you know, at the time I didn't like it. I didn't really care so much about the spray patterns or the recoil, but I didn't like the sound that they changed all of the gunshots to. And now it's just normal. So I don't know. I don't really like hanging on to something that the developers are trying to get rid of. So, Bryson, what's up, man? I'm doing very well, thank you. Got off work early, had time to get my everything all fired up for tonight's stream, which was fantastic. Yeah, the macros that people were using to combat spray patterns, like everybody and their dog had one, so why not just get rid of it? New server owner, my pop growth has plateaued. I average 15 on wipe, but haven't seen growth in 3 wipes. I've considered wiping on a different day than Thursday. Any other suggestions? My first suggestion is, and always will be, keep grinding, because just because you only have 15 now doesn't mean that you won't have 45 or 50 next month. And yeah, different wipe days work for different people, especially if you're catering to a player base that's physically, like geographically near you. I find that, and by geographically near you, I mean like North America versus EU. Works. It does work. Explosive Shart. That's your name. Explosive Shart. It is so descriptive. I love it. You've been a lifesaver on things for me with my server, even if it's dead. Perfect. A dead server is better than no server. At least you're having fun with it, right? How many different things have you learned since you started building your server that you never would have learned had you not even tried? All right, here comes another reminder. If you haven't already, make sure you go down below and click on that like button and hit that subscribe, turn on notification bells. No, it's not that I didn't like. Okay, so I mean, you know, these are obviously private conversations that we should be having, but we've got other things that we need to be working on. I know that you want that bot covered, and I want to cover it. I do. You know that I do. I've said that I will. We need to get together. I haven't talked to you in, Jesus, I don't even know. It's been a long time since we've actually talked. I keep trying to catch up with you, and you're never there when I go looking for you. Organic growth is just a wait and see mode kind of thing. We're in that mode now too. Similar numbers. More spikes will occur. It's just hoping that a percentage during those spikes stick around. And that's exactly what it is. And so catering to those spikes when they do come around, you don't want to be going in and saying, hey, what do you like about the server? Hey, what don't you like about the server? Because that's not Rust. Like, people will just be like, I don't want to talk to you and I'm going to go and never come back. But I mean, if you see them chatting, saying something, you know, take stuff like that into consideration. Adam, your videos have been immensely helpful and it's been a great experience being a server owner. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. There will come a time where you will stop enjoying it. So I'm glad you're still in the enjoying it phase. Never thought I'd be able to learn code. So dead or not, I play with stuff and learn. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're with MB Sailor. Nice. When are you joining Vibe again? Not seen you in that voice chat in a long time. It has been a long time. And like I was actually just saying, I've been trying to catch up with Amino in there, and every time I go in there, he's not there. Callie or Kale, just gonna say thank you so much for all your high quality tutorials, server videos. Learned so much from you. Do you support both PvP and PvE in Rust? That's an awkward question because I absolutely hate PvE. Sorry. Rust is PvP. Rust is, you have to run the risk of losing all your shit. And if you take that out of the game, it's not the same game, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I know there's a ton of PvE servers out there and they all do really well. I have viewers that run PvE. I have people in my Discord that run PvE and they absolutely love it. I just don't. We have some VIPs that like to talk. It helps a ton. Yeah, absolutely. Listen to the people that are actually investing in what you're doing. They're probably your most valuable resource. Yeah, the honeymoon phase, exactly. What do you think in general about the direction in which the game is going right now? We actually just started talking about that a couple of minutes ago. Like I said, I don't think I like this whole industrial phase. I think it's going to change. It's going to fundamentally change the game to a point where it's nowhere near what it was before. Which, I don't know. I mean, if you look back to 2013, 14, 15, when I first started playing the game, it's nowhere near what it was back then. So I don't know why I would complain about it, but it just feels that it's taking a step too far, I guess. And then, so that's heading into it before we've actually seen it. And every single change that they've made in the past, I've been supportive of it once I actually was able to play with it. So maybe that's going to, maybe I'll have a different opinion. So far, like up until today, I've been happy with everything that they've done to the game. I can't think of something off the top of my head that I absolutely hate about the game. Tell us about Amino's bot. Amino's bot is a Discord bot that allows you to have a support ticket system in your Discord. And it's really good. And I want to say that it's actually the same ticketing system that we have in Rust Admin Academy. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Amino. Is there a way to have a server restart if it gets hung up on loading for any reason? Sometimes mine will freeze on spawning world or around that area. No, because any of the controllers that you can put in place won't even be active at that point. So you'd have to physically be there and see it freeze and then click the restart, which sucks. GT403, I have both types of servers. Why limit your player base? Hey, that's a great perspective, actually. Tell you what, I learned more configuring bag of holding and rateable bases. That's true. Those are Bag of Holding is a big plugin. It's not complicated by any stretch of the imagination, but it's big. There's a lot of features involved. And Rateable Bases is Rateable Bases. It's a whore donkey. Yeah, that's, I like how you worded that. True Rust requires rage and pain. Yep. Brent C, hey man, new to your channel, new to Rust service. Thank you so much for your Rust videos, helped a lot. I was going to ask, I'm from Canada. I use G Portal, but I want to change. Do you suggest a host for me? Now, everyone in chat, if you can right now, I want you to put in chat what company you think I would suggest to Brent C. I'm going to give it about 30 seconds and then I'm going to answer the question. Yeah, Brent, make sure you join the Discord, Rust Admin Academy. You can go to discord.srtbull.com if you want to just quickly jump in there. I hated the update when they reworked the smelting UI, but now I come to enjoy. So me too, and I actually ran without Furnace Splitter for quite a while because I was waiting for an update for it. I didn't reinstall it as soon as the update came out. I kind of got used to the new Furnace system. And then same thing, like I didn't mind it. And look at that, see? I love my chat. Yes, Brent, go to icehost.com, use promo code SRTBull. I think they're still doing a 24-hour free trial. And they used to do a 24-hour trial where you can go in and play around with it and decide before you commit anything to it. And so check that out. icehost.com. Promo code SRTBull. Where was I? Oh yeah, the furnaces. And then I added Furnace Splitter back in, and now I'm absolutely in love with the new cooking system. Don't care. It's all good. Now that Furnace Splitter is back to working again, furnaces are great. Works the same way, basically. Mine just has some better features. Eventually I'll set it up. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that right there, you just sold me on it because now I'm going to take a closer look at it sooner than I had planned. I thought the one that was in Rust Admin Academy was yours. Lizard Mods, what's up, man? I've had my server online for 2 years because of your channel. I don't even remember when I became a Patreon member. Keep up the good vids. Loki, that's obviously not your Patreon name because I would recognize that if it's the same. So I apologize, but thank you for being a Patreon member. If anyone else would like to become a patron, you can go to patreon.srtbull.com and join up today. All right. Not Shockbite. I'm not going to diss anybody on my channel. Yeah, I suggest icehost.com. What's with the plug? Is that even real? I don't know what that means. I was excited for the industrial update with having pipes go through walls, but now it has to go through doorway. Yeah, exactly. It would have been cool if we could have buried TCs in a vanilla server. It would have been OP for sure. Again, it would have fundamentally changed the game. Imagine being able to hide a TC in your walls, no door access, no nothing, and then you're laughing. We're swapping to Dallas, Texas. That's where my servers are. They're in Dallas. I think I had one in New York for a while, and then something happened and they moved me back to Dallas. I forget. Definitely decent sized Discord. We all play Rust. We'll post your Discord in mine. No, you don't have to promote my Discord. I want you to join my Discord so that you can get help if you run into anything. Old man, enjoy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And it's good to be back as well. And I hope to see you on the next one. Can you redo a start bat with file without losing player bases if you use the same map seed and use the server install tool that I don't like. Yeah, as long as you keep your seed and map size the same and don't delete any of your save files, it'll reboot that. Yeah, I agree with you, Brandon. Definitely use Dallas over New York. I don't know why. I don't know why, but question about Alpha Loot and bag of holding. Do I need to add the bags to Alpha Loot, or does beauyt just work with it? No, you would have to add the bags with the specified skins to Alpha Loot, and then add those items to your containers. Funny thing about Alpha Loot, I've owned that plugin for years. Never used it, not even one time. Don't know why. I don't know why I bought it and then decided not to use it. I have no idea. Any idea why I added a plugin, reset server, and now NoClip doesn't work? The only reason why NoClip wouldn't work is because you did owner ID for yourself and didn't save it to the config, and then the server restarted, then deleting that username. So just make sure you do right config after you do owner ID. Why is there no TC skins? There will be. The developers at Facepunch actually want to be able to skin literally everything. TCs, walls, floors, everything. They eventually want to be able to skin everything because, well, just imagine how much money they make off of skins. Yeah, GT for sure. There's a plugin for that. It's TC Manager. I actually use it on my 2X. Holy, that must mean that this conversation, I'm like super delayed. I hate the delay. Why does my ISP not have fiber in my neighborhood? It's so frustrating. OD Jam, what's up? Stina Maru, there he is. That must be done in Friday night chat. BOH, yeah, BOH works with Alpha. Absolutely does. Better fiber propagation. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Alpha Loot looks like math homework. That is no joke. It does. Absolutely, Ryan. Happy to help. I don't know what Brian's oh my godding to, but that's cool. Oh, you must be talking about skins and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's what they've said in the past. Walls and floors. I mean, we haven't seen any steps towards that yet, but that was the hope a long time ago. OD Jam, thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate your support. Steve Maru, just kind of sitting down, chilling, not much. Just saying welcome back to everybody because everyone held on for so long. While I was gone for December, which was fantastic. I appreciate that. You don't have to add the bags to Alpha Loot, but you have to add the skins, right? Actually, it's funny that Lizard Mods is in here right now. He'd be able to answer that question. He worked very closely on that one. Do you think anti-offline raid is PvE? It definitely leans towards that for sure. But that being said, I run anti-offline on my server to prevent offline raids, which makes it so that people can't go around and offline raid all of your players, making them never come back, especially for low pop servers, which mine is. Excuse me. Brian says to Stina Maru, I can't say why yet, but thank you so much for your prefabs. That sounds like somebody's building a custom map. So I just blew it out of the water for you. Is it hard to make a shop and put it on map? No, it's super easy actually. I have videos on it. You should check me out. I have videos. I love the ability to skin walls. Yeah, me too. Camera gone blurry? Not for me. Oh yeah, look at that. It'll come back. Yeah, it'll come back. Yeah, it was only December. So I left late November. Like it was like the last week of November and then all of December. And then I guess technically I didn't come back till the first week of January. So yeah. You can use the bag of holding to add the bags. Okay. Yeah, so that's from Lizard Mods. He worked very closely with the developer for BOH. Actually, Lizard Mods, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you actually designed those bags, did you not? So glad you featured static lootables a while back. My players love it. Yeah, it's super fun, right? I actually really like static lootables. Neo hack. Is it possible to have MOTD on the server? Yeah, there's actually a plugin, or there used to be a plugin called MOTD. But I use plugins like advert messages. So that's message of the day for those that don't know. I use advert messages. I use magic message panel by MJSU. There's quite a few different ways of doing it. There's a download on my channel for Alpha Loot. Oh, good to know. That's actually super good to know. I didn't know that you had it. I'm assuming you mean a pre-configured config file. Yeah, Steen, I was gonna say that too, but I'm assuming that he's referring to CodeFling, I would think. Stina Maru is the author of Permissions Manager, which I promote in probably just about every single one of my videos. And he's also done like bot respawn is Steen's. Jesus, I should probably know more of your plugins, but yeah. You can find Steen's plugins on codefling.com. Where are my Lone.design guys? Why am I just promoting CodeFling? Jesus, Lone. Talking to you, man. William Long, what's up, man? Was I ignoring you? Did I miss a message from you or something? Yeah. $100 from death. Always dropping bombs. There's a CVAR for MOTD. I did not know that. There should be a plugin to report convar conflicts. That's interesting that you bring that up. Maybe not so specifically, but there is a plugin out there in development, but publicly available right now that is planned to report conflicts, but it won't be CVAR conflicts. It'll be plugin conflicts, hopefully. You're busy, but with that's okay. I'm here to talk to you all, man. I'm literally so. This stream right now is for Brent C. Never too busy. Bot respawn needs a video. It absolutely does need a video, and I talked to Steen about that a long time ago, and then we just never connected on it. Which I will. I absolutely will. Okay, so go back here. 12 gig of RAM, enough for 150 player server. So your RAM is more defined by the usage, which is directly related to how many players you've got on your server, but it's more related to like how many plugins are running, what they're doing, entities, stuff like that. So 12 gig is a good place to start, but be prepared to ramp it up as you need to. Mino says Code Fling for the win. Love you, Lone. And me too. I have no preference. I promote Code Fling and Lone.design just as often. It just so happens that I have a bunch of people in here from Code Fling tonight. But Lone.design is just as promotable. Although Code Fling does pay me to promote their stuff. Just saying. Not I shouldn't say it like that. It's like an affiliate style program. So if you sign up using my link, anything that you buy, I get paid like a penny or two. Still need to finish that Discord auto reply system, but it's going to be some work. Yeah. I was wondering what you said that you were going to have it done that night, and I said to myself at that time, I was like, "There's no way he's going to get that done in one day." But no rush. I know you're busy. Yeah, Brandon, great answer. 12 is enough, but watch your consumption with plugins. Exactly. What plugins can we look forward to after the industrial update? Well, huge ones. Huge game-changing plugins will come out as soon as everyone realizes all of the different things that they can do with the industrial updates. How do you get your events at different hours? I would suggest using timed execute. Check my video library. I have a video on timed execute. It is a great timed controller. Bot respawn with rateable bases. Fun. Yeah, super fun for PvE for sure. Yeah, hey, Ryan, perfect. Lizard Mods also does videos, maybe not as in-depth as mine, but more of a promotional side of things. So yeah, go check him out on YouTube. He's got a good channel. I'm subscribed. Everyone else should be too. Yeah, Brent, I'm in the Discord. I'm not always in the public channels, but you can definitely see when I'm online. And my DMs are open, by the way. CodeFling is awesome, but needs to show me my purchases in order of most recently updated. Let them know that. $200 plugins on a 4K map with 50 people takes over 16 gigs. I think I've got like 142 plugins on my server. I know there's people out there that are going to make fun of me for that, but I like them. Brio says I have 200 plugins on a 4.5K map, 250 active players across wipe, and used nearly 20 gigs. That's pretty good. Raidable bases, is there a way to spawn in a few and then hold them there until someone raids them? Absolutely. That's it's not static. Shit, I forget the terminology that he uses. Yeah, it's one of the categories is like ongoing, maintained. I think it's maintained. Do you know what your minimum upload speed should be if you want to host a server for around 20 people? So I used to run a server out of my home network, and I think at that time I had 15 up, 75 down and 15 up or something like that, and it ran no problem. And I think I had 30 people. So 15 up, 10 to 15 maybe. Yeah, BMG, you're right. Entity count and map size is usually what uses RAM, but not so much plugins. Until you start getting into plugins that are really not performant, and then they end up taking up a lot of memory. Especially if you get them all doing something all at the same time. Rateable Bases is a complicated plugin until you wrap your head around it. Hopefully, if you watch my video, on Rateable Bases, I think I've done 2 of them actually. And honestly, I did those videos to just help people understand all of the different things that are going on. Maybe not necessarily how to do each individual step, because that would take us forever. But yeah, watch those videos and then have another look at it. And try the free version first. Don't just drop right into the $100 premium version of it. Server runs 256 gigs of RAM. Never seen it use more than 14 gigs. Perfect. Do you know how to change spawn density of resources and scrap, but not animals? Yeah, well, you would do it in a couple of different CVARs. I actually have a video on that, but I would need to grab you that video in order to tell you about it. So you would, let me get the video here first before I start trying to talk. Otherwise, I'm just gonna. So this video here will show you how to increase your spawns. Oops. And then you would just go in afterwards and reduce the number of animals that you want in each quadrant. That would be the way to do that. If you have 500 up down, you're laughing. I could only dream of 500 up down. I can't even get 100 right now. 100 down. Can't. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, GT, was the plugins with memory leaks. Memory leaks and lack of performance. Nothing wrong with having lots of plugins. If you saw how much code the server is running, 100 plugins is nothing in comparison to the problem. The problem is the performance quality of those plugins and the framework. Exactly. Big Red Wade. What's up, man? Yeah, there's a ton to learn, and welcome to the community. I hope you learn lots, because there's a ton to learn. Mike, I know you. You're from Friday Night Chats. Is there a way to increase NPCs on roads without using plugins? Well, yeah, that video that I just posted, excuse me, that I just posted would do that. You're kidding? Wait. Is this the same person? Yeah. Okay, so Crypto Sweden is getting 500 up down for only $45 a month. And I can't get 100 down, and I'm paying like $85 a month. I'm at 75.25 right now. What a joke. Welcome to Kanakistan. What do you think of ChatGPT? I have a lot of feelings about ChatGPT. First of all, Skynet is the devil, and we're all just like, here you go, Skynet. Here, learn everything you need to know about us so that you can come and murder us later, because that's exactly what's happening. You guys think Terminator didn't happen? Couldn't happen? Just wait. Oh, Kyle. Couldn't go a day without my 1K up down. Give me a break, gigabit. You don't even know. You don't even know the struggles of 100 and or 75/25. You don't even know the struggles. Ugh, that frustrates me. Even Starlink won't do it. They claim that they do. I forget what they claim, and I did look into it, but they not in my area anyways. I have a buddy that's on Starlink, and for what he's using it for, works perfectly, but it doesn't do any gaming. 1850 down, 50 up near TO. T.O. I didn't know you were Canadian. My dude, I didn't know you were Canadian. In UK, 1 gig for 60. I think those are euros, right? 60 euro. Wait. I missed it. I lost it. Something about using a shade. Oh, there we go. We caught it using shady code when I asked. Oh, I think I'm mixing up comments here. All right, whatever. Here in Australia, we're getting great. Here in Australia, we're just grateful we have electricity. That's funny. Has anybody tried the new backpacks beta from UMod? Thunder showed me some of the recently added features. I was really impressed. I didn't know it existed. So you must not be referring to an actual UMod platform. Plugin. Updates. 1 week ago. I'm going to have a look at this. I love backpacks. Fix compatibility issue where plugins that use, cooking burning iron such as Pocket Dimensions and Bag of Holding would have the icon lost after the backpack was reloaded. All right. That's cool. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm excited. Yeah, GT, I don't know how or why, but I didn't know. Setting up a PvE server with a friend. Your videos helped us a lot to find good plugins and how to get the best out of them. Thank you for your great work. You're welcome for all the work. And I'm glad that you're finding successes. Is that a full replacement for these OG backpack plug? It's, I think it actually looks like it's going to be pretty good. Again, I was trying to figure out, no, it's still an oxide plugin. Okay, good. Yep. I seen the thread there. I'm going to have a look at it when I'm not on stream. Mike is on dial-up. I was on dial-up for years. You laugh, but yeah, 3.8.1. So he's got 3.9 and 3.10. You want me to go look at previous versions? No. I think you are mistaken, sir. Oh no, there we go. 2 betas, 3.9 and 3. Yep. Oh, now Jamie's in there talking about how cool it is. I want to go check it out right now. Yes, Brandon, that's exactly what we're talking about. And we've got Sweden speaking another language. Yeah, exactly. Big Red Wade says we're all on UMod right now looking at the update. We're going to crash. Well, I guess probably not. I think, what are we at here? 50 people? 41 people. Yeah, 41. They can handle 41 viewers. I could have guessed that it was Swedish. I wasn't saying that because it doesn't matter. It's okay. I speak Canadian. That's the only language I know. What do you all think of Harmony mods? I've just recently started diving into them a little bit, and it's pretty weird. I guess it's just different. I don't know. What do you guys think of Harmony mods, and which ones are you using right now? That's not shocking that BMG loves Harmony mods. There's not enough of them, that's true. I think I put too much work into Oxide over the last 3 years. That's actually really fair. I know Oxide and the plugins like the back of my hand. Like I can almost hear them talking to me. And then Harmony, and I think that's where I'm struggling is when I get a response in my console from a Harmony plugin, I don't know how to interpret it. I don't know how the plugin's feeling. You know what I mean? I want to say they run at a lower application layer. Oh, deeper. Oh, deeper application layer. Okay. Yeah, GT, you should. There's some cool plugins out there. I like Always Hotspot. I use that on one of my servers. I use console spam cleaner on another one. Or not on another one, on the same server. Oh no, I did put that on the other one. Carbon is a much better version of Harmony. I fear the widespread usage of more. Harmony seems a little underdeveloped at the moment, but I'm excited to see what the devs come up with. Yeah, me too. And we've got some very skilled plugin developers that are playing around with Harmony, and more that are joining. I think Con just recently started getting involved with Harmony mod. Well, console spam cleaner is Con's actually. Landino says, started watching your videos and finding it really helpful. I was wondering if you have any tips on or certain platforms you like to promote your servers on, or at least you did when you started. Yeah, so I made all of the mistakes, so I'll save you a bunch of time. First of all, don't spend any money promoting your servers. Don't do any giveaways. Don't do anything that you think, oh, this will be really good. This will get population in my server, because it won't, and it'll just cost you money. There really is no good way to promote your server. The best way to promote your server is with your community. Let me change it to that. The best way to promote your server is through your community. So start building your community up. Discord, website, do all of the things. Rust Chill, yes, you can use both together. They're completely independent. But one of the nice things about Harmony mods is you don't have to have Oxide installed, which is kind of a thing for some people. There are people out there that absolutely refuse to put Oxide on their server, therefore they can't do any type of modification, and Harmony mods would allow for that. Team Fearless Gaming, finally caught you live. I have so many questions. Hey, bring it on. This is what I got. I'm not saying that I'll be able to answer them, but I'll try. Harmony can dig into much more native game code and engines from what I've seen. At least I'm assuming that. Weather time. Yep, absolutely. Lord Hippo. So Harmony is another modification platform. So like Oxide, Harmony is its own thing, but it's there from the Rust developers. So it's a modding platform put into the game by the developers of Rust. Get players to verify on Discord for plugin perms. Once you're yeah. Hey, that's a good idea. That's an interesting way of doing it. Yeah, make sure you join the Discord server and you'll get these permissions. That's actually kind of cool. I like that Harmony works on staging. Yeah, well that's because it's built in from Rust, right? Yeah, BMG Jet's got a good answer there. Harmony is a framework for editing code on Unity games. It works on a lot more than just Rust. What do you mean? There's other games out there? I thought Rust was the only game that anybody played. I wish. Like to allow building bases on flat train cars. Can anyone have a plugin for that? No, because they move. You want your base to move? Ooh. I know of somebody that could do that. I barely know anything right now, but your videos are really helping me a lot. Well, make sure you join the Discord too, because there's a ton of people in there that know a ton of information. Go to discord.srtbull.com and click on the green check mark to get verified to gain full access to the Discord server. It's all free and everyone's welcome. Just don't be a dick. So Harmony mods can't be used on a community. Okay, so that I don't know the answer to, because there's no, I don't know if there's a mechanism in place that would trigger you onto the modded list simply because you have a Harmony mod. So that I don't know. BMG could probably answer that question for me. My service is set up to wipe at noon. It's bi-weekly. When it wipes, I'm not here. Blah, blah, blah. Map seed during wipe to completely change the map. So what? I gotta scroll up. Just give me one sec here. It's a bi-weekly wipe, and when it wipes, I am not here. How can I have it change the map seed during wipe to completely change the map? Okay, so there's a couple of different ways. You could put in, no, how would you? Well, first of all, you should be on icehost.com, in which case you can schedule all of this stuff to happen at a specified time. There are some applications out there. I want to say my server, my Rust. There's a couple of applications on CodeFling. I think there's one on Lone.design as well, where you could schedule stuff like that. Rust isn't a game, it's a lifestyle. I love that. That is so true. I have nearly 2,000 players in my Discord from getting them to verify. Brio, that's game changing, man. Like I might implement that on my own server. How have I never thought? How has nobody ever said that before? You might not be able to answer this right now, but do you know of any modding dev working on making Discord's new linked roles to work with Rust? It's already a thing, man. It's already out there. I've done a couple of videos talking about exactly that. Oh, with the built-in linked roles. Oh, that changes things. I'm gonna revisit that. Make sure you keep up on my community. Make sure you've subscribed to the channel so that you get updates when I do community posts, because I'm going to follow up with that. Wake up near, yeah, exactly. If the train was, if your base was on a train, oof, that's super sketchy. I don't know. What does SrtBull stand for? It doesn't stand for anything. Back in the day, like 100 years ago, I didn't have like an internet handle, and I was talking to a friend of mine at the time, and she said, well, I drove an SRT4 at the time, and she said I'm bullheaded. So so that's how SrtBull, because I'm bullheaded, I guess, and I drove an SRT product. That's where it came from. It's not a good story, but it's a story. Brian, I'll test that. I can throw up just a server You wouldn't get blacklisted for it, but then you would know if it automatically puts you on the modded list. Harmony is okay if it doesn't change base gameplay. Then it's allowed on community. It's up to the plugin creator to add code to trigger it to modded. Oh, great. That's good to know. That's good to know. So a plugin like Always Hotspot should, in theory, automatically trigger to the modded list. Cool. I love when people join Discord, don't speak in voice chat, just watch your stream. I'm okay with that. Oh, it happened again. Nope, not that. No, it didn't happen again. Don't worry. Champ Truex. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I love Battlemetrics triggers. If y'all aren't using Battlemetrics, if y'all aren't paying for Battlemetrics and using it to its fullest ability, you're just letting the best aspects of Rust ownership, letting it pass. You're betting, oh my God. You're letting the best part of Rust ownership pass you by. Don't know why that was so difficult. I've still got 18,000 Discord members, only a whole 2,000 down from when my servers decided they wanted to die. Yeah, so that's crazy that you still have. I mean, I guess it makes sense because people will ignore a Discord and mute it and throw it into a folder and then never have to see it ever again. So I guess that's possible. But that being said, you have 18,000 people that you should be bringing to your new server. And I'm surprised that that didn't work. They should bring back the SRT4, maybe use the Dart. Yeah, I didn't like the Dart, but I did like the SRT4 so much so that I own 3 of them actually. Rust is for nerds. Scotty, that's true. I hope your night is going well as well. Yeah, it's not a good story, but it's a story. How would I make a website for my server to where people buy something like a kit, they will get it right away? I know Tebex does that, but I was thinking something like IceFuse's website. Well, I don't know why you wouldn't want to use Tebex. The configurability of Tebex is, you can't beat it. Oh, I'm way behind on chat here. Jesus, sorry guys. Akri, I've probably missed you by now. That's the Feckham didn't need him. That's from Steen's chat too. I use no tech tree harmony mod, goes hand in hand with the hardcore servers. IMO. Pickles. I need to see what Brandon Kelly. Nope. Pickles, can you put your question back in there? I've lost it. Yeah, I was having it. I couldn't spit out the words. Is it better to get the permissions manager from UMod or the special link in your video? You can't get permissions manager from UMod anymore. You can only get it from CodeFlang. Or at least I don't think. I haven't looked in quite some time, but it was gone off of UMod long time ago. Yeah, it's not on there. So yeah, you have to get it from CodeFlang. So just use the link in the video description. It takes you right to CodeFlang. It's not a premium plugin. It's still free. Have you got a video on Battlemetrics? I do. I think it was a live stream actually where I had a bunch of people on. One of them being Lone, talking about Battlemetrics. It was a good video. It was fun. It was a fun live stream. I learned a ton. Still got hundreds of players, nothing like before, bringing it back. Oh, good. I didn't know that you were getting hundreds of players. I had been keeping an eye on it for a while. NPC random raids is available on CodeFling and triggers raids when you killed a set number of NPCs. That's kind of cool. There are devs working on Archon Discord integration. I expect to see them available soon. One thing that we're looking into. I thought Steam Cord was going to do stuff like that. Oops. I'm going to get back to that. Elad, life is going very well. Thank you. How's life going for you? Excuse me. Yeah, Permissions Manager is a godsend. I don't know why it's not on UMod anymore. I can only direct so many people to CodeFling from my YouTube channel, but yeah, it's a life changer. Could I use a command line to wipe the server seed for a map? Yes. Not easily, but yes. Jamie says, I tried Battlemetrics for 2 months, just didn't understand it, so I swapped back to Rust Admin as the triggers and Oxide Permissions Manager and easy to reload plugins. That's fair. They don't really do the same things, though. I guess the triggers aspect, that's kind of the same. There's a nice Google Docs by Lone. Yep. That's just Lone, not Lone Wolf. He is the operator of Lone.design, and his icon is a wolf. Yep, I do. Yeah, I do. I referenced that that same article for sure. Team Fearless, no, you want to update your server first and then do Oxide. Actually, what I should have said there is you should go watch my video on it. But no, that's the answer. Yep, exactly. Once you use Permissions Manager, you'll never go back. I honestly, because there was a long time where I didn't know how to find it. And so I was doing it all manually. I had like spreadsheets of permissions and groups, and oh my god, it was so annoying. I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. We need functionality for streamers to enable their viewers trigger in-game commands. Interesting. That's doable. That's totally doable. It would be a roundabout way of doing it, but you could totally do that. Yeah. Nicodemus, exactly. Thank you. A system just using Archon to process commands is scary. I hope whoever makes it does good work like Tebex has done to work with Archon and ensure everything processes right. Yeah, that's a fair hope. Okay, don't anybody say anything. I can't hear you right now. Okay, I can hear you again. So, Andy, I like where your thought process is going there, but that part wouldn't work. Yeah, you would only be able to do like server control. Like you'd be able to like bring in like a air raid or you know, stuff like that. It wouldn't be so player specific, I don't think, because there's too many protections in place for that. But that would be hilarious. So what I mean is I use Logic servers for hosting my server. Should I update everything before updating my Oxide? Yes. Well, update everything, that's kind of an ambiguous term because all you need to worry about is updating your Rust server. And then you reinstall an updated version of Oxide on top of that, and then you can deal with your plugins after that. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that was one of my biggest selling points for Iced as well. Every time your server restarts, it automatically checks for an update from Steam. Plus, it automatically grabs the latest version of Oxide, no matter what it is. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Things for me are going quite well, actually. You could offer a redeemable stream command to spawn a bear nearby or to drop your weapon. It would be funny and great for engagement. That is absolutely, that is super cool. That is a super cool thought process. I like where you're going with that. There's developers watching this stream right now, so I know some wheels are turning for sure. Streamer could set it up with macros. Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, I'm just trying to think of how it would actually execute on the server. And I'm thinking of things of like using battlemetrics triggers as one way. Using Rust cord would be another way. I don't know if Ultimate Archon could do something like that. But now that I'm saying that, he might look into it. Who knows? The way I'd like to see it done is like if you could do it, especially the no mini thing, like, you know, like if somebody donated $50 or something like that to a stream, you could take away a mini or spawn an AP spawn the Bradley on them or something like that, you know, something. Ultimate Archon 2.0 coming out next month. Well, maybe you and I should talk and we can discuss the changes. You can use a Archon script on reboot on your server to do the same thing as ISOs does. Yeah, yep, exactly, yep. I've even done videos on an auto update process. You can check my channel for, just search for auto update or something like that. A couple of different ways of doing it. Are there any tool that checks to see if all your UMod plugins are up to date? Yes, there is. And I was just recently informed that it had recently been, we were using Orange's version. And Orange has some things going on in his country right now. And wait. I know I just grabbed this. Oh, it's on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm getting it. There it is. Description. Yeah, there we go. Auto updater from codefling.com. Has built-in Discord hooks, automatically prints out a link to the updated plugin location on your console. It's super good. I love it. I'm so glad that I changed. I'm so glad because I actually asked about this in my own Discord if anybody had been using Orange's version of plugin updater or update checker, I should say. And they actually informed me of this, and I should have known it was there, but I didn't. And I'm glad that I went in and found it. Miracle. What's up, Bull? Just wanted to say thank you greatly for all your help recently. I've been setting up a server to launch on the 2nd of February, and your videos have been incredibly helpful. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm happy to help. Make sure you've joined the Discord too, so that if you run into anything, you have direct access to my awesome Discord. Discord.srtbull.com will take you directly there. Click on the green check mark to get verified. Oh, and while we're at it, see, I'm remembering. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notification bells so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video or if I happen to go live. One big dev is working on one of my ideas right now. Kind of excited. Can you share? Can you give us a teaser? You can set UMod to send you a notification when your watch plugins get updated. Yeah, as soon as you click on watch this plugin, it will send you emails whenever something gets updated. Is there a video about talking NPC vendors? Not from me, there isn't. There should be, but there isn't. Because I want to do bot respawn and I want to do talking NPC vendors and stuff like that, there's going to be like, I could probably do a whole month just on NPCs and stuff. So yeah, so update checker will pull UMod, CodeFling, loan. Oh, just those three. I don't know if you can add more to it or not. Because I'd actually like to see more on that list. I'd like to see Dana's plugins on there. myvector.xyz should be on there. There's a lot. I mean, I understand that a plugin that's on CodeFlame doesn't necessarily want to promote other servers. I get that. But I'd like the ability to add those. CodeFlame has some cool mods. Love the vault doors. Yep, absolutely. Clone.design has some good plugins. myvector.xyz. Yep, lots. I've had talking NPC vendors on for a while. The plugin dev to teach me for a bit a year or two ago, but I have to go off my memory now. Yeah, I really should cover it. I'm stealing you when you get off stream. Oh, stealing. You're stealing me when I get off stream. Okay, sounds good. I'll meet up with you. Not sure if I should, but it'll be great for low pop servers to get players invested. Okay, Barrow, do me a favor. Don't say anything. Jesus Christ. But hit me up when you've got something that you can. Just hit me up privately in Discord. Zodiarc420, thank you for all the work you do on your videos. They've been an amazing help for quite a long time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy to help. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Lizard coming in, saving the day. Making a video on talking NPC vendors. That's perfect. Everyone head on over to Lizard Mod's channel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. I noticed my Rust server and Rust admin added the oversight that it check update for. I think I know what you're trying to say there. And yes, there are applications out there that will check for updates. Bull theft is a serious offense. What did I steal? Oh, Amino? Yes. It's actually Amino that should be charged with theft. You can't steal the bull. The bull is for the people and owned by the people. I know of someone that's making an NPC that walks the roads. They've been working on that for a year or more. That's what she said. Love it. How long will your video be, Lizard? What's long in your world? I've had to clip your reaction to my username earlier. That's awesome. I want to see that promoted somewhere. Tag me on Twitter or something. Lone has a free plugin that checks for updates on mods if they're from their site. Yeah. And I understand why they do that. I totally get it, but I want one plugin that checks all of the different sites. As the end user, that's what I want. Is that not NPC vendors they walk about? No. No. What's being talked about there is an NPC that the plugin itself will automatically determine where all the roads are and follow the roads and defend the roads or whatever. Just mentally saw bull bobbleheads as merch. That is fantastic. I was actually talking about, excuse me, I was recently talking to the guy that built my website, SrtBull.com, about merch. And I've always kind of wondered, like, you know, what would my viewers want to see as merch? Like, of course, you can do t-shirts and hats and stuff like that. But yeah, bobblehead, that'd be great. Over 9,000 minutes. That's a long video. 3H is pretty long in my world. That's fair. Monster Mike, longtime watcher. You've been a lifesaver most of the time, but there's been an issue with rateable bases. My server crashes and it's saying it's the rateable bases plugin. Do me a favor, hit me up on Discord, send me a PM. I'm not saying that I'll be able to help you, but if this is a serious issue, I can put you in the right direction. Video is 30 minutes long right now and it's not done. That's not bad. In comparison, some of my videos, like here, what's a really long one? Well, rateable bases. Rateable bases was 2 hours and 20 minutes of raw footage that I had to break down, and I think I got it down to about 25 minutes. Yeah, I don't use rateable bases, so I can't say. I wouldn't hear if there's an issue unless my community was talking about it. Yellnuts, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you heading out? Yeah, that's valid. Check for an update. Yeah, he does update often. I got a frog in my throat. Nivex updates rateable bases quite often. Yeah, Lizard, I'm going to look forward to that. Okay, you put it in my off. Okay, perfect. I'll go check it out. Thanks, Explosive Shart. So the NPC paths, but pay, no. The one that I'm talking about, I don't think it was going to be a premium plugin. I'm not sure. I shouldn't even speak on it because I don't know for sure. I don't even know if it's still in development. Sin says he'd put a bull bobble on his dash. All right, that's I love it. Thanks for adding the music bot to the server. That was actually Lil Civ that did that. That was at his request. He's good peeps. All of my peeps are good peeps. I don't want to single anybody out, but yeah, he's actually been asking for it for a while. Last update for rateable bases fixes a lot if you haven't gotten that version already. So there you go. Make sure you go check that out. Maybe you're just missing an update. Plugin devs, you could join forces, sell update checker for a reasonable price on each site gets cut. No, I wouldn't want to see something like that premium. I want a lot of people to have access to update checker. Burr says, can you help me with my own Rust server? I can send you prompt. I'm getting a Steam core. Yeah, or a Steam CMD. Send me a DM in Discord. Oh, good. Yellnuts, you're still here. Typically people say that as they're heading out. That's cool. I'm glad to have you. I can add an update checker to Ultimate Archon. That sounds fun. Zero load on the server. Well, you're all about putting as many things in there as you possibly can to avoid having to run other plugins. So I'd be in support of that. Convoy updates. Yeah, it does update a lot. I meant to do a video on that last year. I never did. Guess I'll have to do that this year. Carl T, good day, and thanks for all your fine work. All my servers run thanks to you. No. Your servers are running thanks to you. I'm just giving you the information to make them run. You reckon there's going to be a lot of issues with the upcoming editions? Yes, I do. I think there's going to be a lot of broken plugins next month. Update checker is very buggy. Interesting. I haven't had any issues with it. Now, just to be sure, are you talking about the one from CodeFling, or are you talking about the one from that other site, the Russian site? Keep that update checker off and run it every few days. Well, you can automatically set it to run every couple of days. Okay, sounds good, Burr. I'll check it out after I'm not live. Update checker doesn't remove entries when you remove the plugin. Can't handle CodeFling plugins. Interesting. Interesting. One thing I would like to see for all of these different things that report to Discord, and I'm just going to check and make sure that I'm not speaking out of my ass here. Plugin update. Yeah, there we go. So what I would like to see happen is anything that uses a Discord webhook, I'd like it to replace its previous webhook, or embed, I guess I should say, so that you don't have a channel that's all constantly full of different embeds. I want it to replace the one that was there before. That's the thing with Ultimate Archon. You remember that one night we sat there and tried to figure out how many plugins it was replacing? I think we got up to 9, but it was actually more than 9. It was like 13 or something. Mohammed Solomon. Yes, absolutely. Send me a DM in Discord. I can definitely help you with your server. Just set the true false instead of relying on removing the plugins. True. Yeah, like for example, I have a plugin that is named the same as something that is publicly available on UMod. It's actually a custom built plugin with the same name. So my update checker says, hey, there's an update for this when in fact there actually isn't. Robert Perales. I stopped by to tell you thank you for all your help when I started my server. I appreciate your vids and content. Well, I thank you for taking the time to stop by to say thank you. I appreciate you. What flavor of vape juice do I prefer? I'm actually on no flavor right now. It's literally just no flavor. I used to be on, it was called apple pie, or it was called Grandma's Kitchen, but it was like an apple pie. It was very cinnamony and all that stuff. But yeah, now I'm on nothing. Yeah, Brandon, exactly, right? I think we're on to something there. Where in server host files can I find a list of players that have been on the server? You can't. There are plugins that log the servers, that log the players, but I don't think there's anything built into the game itself where you would find it in your server files. Not that I know of, anyways. There we go. So Ultimate Archon 2.0 is going to have all of that stuff, and it's going to replace the embed. Good job, bud. Remember way back in the day when you could build inside the dome? I don't remember a time when you could build inside of the dome. I remember a time when I first started playing the game, a clan that on the server that I was playing on had walled off the dome, but it was like a big radius, but they did it. Yeah, there's a build plugin out there. You can like as an admin, or I guess with permissions, you can still technically build wherever you want. There's a build plugin on UMod. There's a premium one on Chaos Code as well. Oh, that's another website that should be checked for updates is Chaos. I love this plugin called Raid Protection by Mr. 01 Sam. I wish he or she would update their code. I think that's actually the one that I'm using, believe it or not. Is it the one where you can put like charcoal or scrap or whatever in the TC and it prevents your base from being raided when you're offline? Me6 Dino or another mod to clean up the embeds. Yeah, I know, but I want the plugin to do it. Yeah, Mohammed, yeah, just send me a DM. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. The Bull. The Bull, hashtag 9600 is my name. Yeah, Grandma's Kitchen was good. Honestly, I kicked it. I've been on the same one for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 years maybe. And I was going through it too much. So I said, you know what? Screw you, man. And now you get no flavor at all. I want to know what conversation is happening with Rust admin there. Oh, the player information. That's true. Rust admin would keep track of that. Battlemetrics probably keeps track of that. Yeah. The question, that's not fair. The question was, are there any server files that keep track of that information? And the answer to that is no. Yes, Mohammed, absolutely. That is my name. Uber Tools, that's the one. Yep. I think that's on Chaos Code. Carl, I'd be curious to know what your what kind of issues you're having with RAID protection. They can be exploited. Yes, there are ways. For example, the TC itself is not protected by RAID protection. Make your own juice like I do. 1 gallon is $60 worth of juice. That's actually kind of genius. I pay $60 for 120 mils. 61, I think I actually pay. It's ridiculous. I actually want to quit because it's just too expensive and it's stupid. I don't know why anybody would choose to vape. I don't know why anybody would choose to smoke. I smoked for 17 years before I started vaping, and now I just vape instead of smoke. It's stupid. Update checker doesn't check for chaos code. I know, that's what I'm saying. I wish that it did. Just got my mom of 67 to start quitting cigs with vaping. She enjoys it a lot now. That's good. I support that decision because that's how I quit smoking too. But now I'm vaping and I can't quit that either. I'm going to. I just haven't. We need to see what it does after the wipe. TC can be fed scrap from the industrial update. Yeah. I changed mine to charcoal. RAID protection latest error, failed to call hook on loot network update on plugin 2.1.8. And now you have me thinking that I don't have the latest update, and that would make me happy because that's why I'm not having that problem. So I'm going to check right now. Oops. Yeah, I have 2.1.8. And I don't have that error. I've quit smoking and vaping. The savings are unreal. So doing the math on that. So I go through 4 of these in a month. which is high. That's a lot. But I can literally vape everywhere. I vape in my vehicle. I vape at work. I vape in my office. I vape shit. I wake up in the morning and I vape in bed. Like, I used to smoke 3 packs a day. Holy, yeah, I was only ever at 1 pack a day. Yeah. Oh, you pay $22 for 100. Yeah, like $61. So the Canadian government recently came in and started putting their stupid taxes. It's essentially a nicotine tax is essentially what it is, and it upped my price by $8 or $9 for 120 mil. It's so stupid. Yeah, so Feb 2nd, you'll need the server query port ready on our servers. Yep, absolutely. How hard is Zone Manager to set up? It's not hard at all. I have a video on it. And if you're using Zone Manager, I highly suggest using the GUI. And it makes it super easy. Only use VG, never use PG. I actually don't know what this is. That's a valid question, actually. VG, there you go. Oh, wait, it's both. It's VG and PG. That doesn't really make any sense, does it? It's super thick. It's like molasses thick. It's gross. Which Zone Manager was built into Rust Edit? That's actually a valid point. It'd be nice to have a pre-built zone. Do you think Distance Detector is a good plugin? Never used it. Let's have a look. Let's have a little looky-loo. Distance detector by H1TT4. Invalid distance doesn't really do anything besides detecting suspicious players based on weapon distance. Yeah. That's interesting. So if you kill somebody with a bow from 100 meters, it's an instant ban. Bow distance for ban, 100 meters. Crossbow distance for ban, 100 meters. That's actually kind of cool. I would hope that there's checks in place, like maybe you could do some warnings first instead of just immediately get banned for, let's say you had a long shot kill and just immediately got banned for it. That would suck. Yes, I'm in Canada. Yeah, Canadian government. Ugh, don't even get me started on that. I place order my flare. The place I order my flavors from is on the border of CA. Holy shit, what is going on with my brain? Iced Host already has that built in. It'll already be there. The one thing that I don't know for sure is if it's populated. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Query. Yeah, query port is already there, and it is populated. So yeah, you should be good to go. PG makes the flavor, but it's also bad for... Yeah, but I mean, this has no flavor, so it shouldn't have PG in it at all. It's literally no flavor. Visual cupboard radius. I actually used to use that back in the day. I don't like things on my screen, though. Rust Edit has custom topologies in it now, which you can use for plugins to detect, like Zone Manager. Hey, there you go. That's cool. So I'm assuming that means that Zone Manager would automatically detect that topology and create a zone there. That's badass. I use Pterodactyl Game Panel running it super fast, making servers for testing. I can spin up game servers in less than 4 minutes. Yep, me too. I actually have Actually, Amino set me up with a little box there with a couple of servers in it that I do exactly that. I just spin them up whenever I need them. I think I have, actually I should, he probably forgot all about it. Now I'm telling him about it. I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 3 bots and a Rust server in there, just for that reason. BMG needs to make it happen as KY won't. I think. I do pay attention to what BMG is making. You crack like a 120. Oh, yeah, exactly. You crack a 120 meter kill. That's a lucky pot shot. You're cheering, and as you do, you get banned. Yeah, exactly. I'd hate to see that happening. Imagining Baja Blast or Raspberry Ripple flavored chewing tobacco. That actually sounds pretty good. Why Iced Host doesn't do web hosting anymore? There's a lot of reasons for that. If you know the internal structure of how Iced Host is a thing, it would make sense. Yeah. I'm not going to give away a bunch of their secrets, but here's a tip. If you want web hosting, go to GSK. I don't have any promos or anything with them. I should actually. Why don't I have any promos for GSK? That's interesting. I'm going to have to reach out to them. So you're a manual fog machine. Yep, exactly. That's what I do. Chucking clouds, it used to be called. I don't think that's actually cool anymore to chuck clouds, but it used to be back in the day. Wanting to make a certain space of the map RP only. Yeah, there was a lot of people that wanted to do that. Back in the day, there was a map that was split in half where the top half, we'll say, was PvP. The other half was RP only or something like that. Galorum Rex, winky winky. The Peachy Viking. Welcome. I was hoping you'd show up. I haven't seen you in a while. Mind you, I haven't seen anybody in quite a while, so I'm happy to see you. With Iced Host, can you get console access to your Rust container, or is the web interface the only interface? I think if you get a dedicated machine, they'll ask you if you want to have Pterodactyl installed, in which case, no, you wouldn't have access to the base platform. But I think you have the option of not having that installed, in which case you can do whatever you want with it. It's been a long time since I dealt with that, so I definitely contact them. Their Discord, great resource. You can contact them directly on there, or their website. Their website's actually better. They have a really responsive support system on their website. Zodiark says, Nicodemus, thank you for Grid Power, God tier plugin. I could not agree more. I love it. Carl T, I bought the full rateable basis plugin, including tier 3 packages from CodeFling. Best investment ever. Wow, what a great plugin. I agree. I remember back in the day when you could get the full version. It was nowhere near what it is today, but the full version was free and available from UMod. And that was actually when I first got involved with it. And it was very shortly after that he split it into premium and free versions. But yeah, the amount of work that he's put into that plugin and ongoing work, he's always maintaining it. It's a good plugin. I like it. I don't use it. I use a custom build, but if I didn't have my custom build, I would definitely use rateable basis. Yeah, GSK is good. For those that don't know, that's Game Server Kings. If I pay for dedicated, I better get RDP or SSH, and I think you do. If you don't get the overlay, I think you get RDP. or maybe SSH because it is built on a Linux. You know what? I don't know. You're welcome, Sean. That's how I started on a 150 mod. Yeah, I'm on a 120 mod right now. No, I'm not. I'm on a 200 mod, and I sit at 100. What would people use if Discord decided to close? There's no way Discord would close because they're making too much frickin' money. But I would probably go to, what's that Discord clone? Damn it. It is called... Chat's going to have the answer to it before I get over there. It is called Gilded. It's exactly the same as Discord. Iced hosts, do they still have web hosting? Because back, not that long ago, they talked about getting rid of their web hosting. Hosting. Oh, they do still have web hosting. That's interesting. They told me they were getting rid of web hosting. My apologies. I thought they were getting rid of web hosting. That was like 2 or 3 months ago they talked about that. Zodiark, you have a write-up on grid power? If you do, I want it. You should DM me that. I want to see what people say about it. Dedicated for the win. I agree. Watching your videos on smart chatbot, for some reason the bot isn't working. What? I haven't used smart chatbot in quite a bit. I have SSH Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Ubuntu? Yeah, Ubuntu. With icehost, and I have full control as I installed my own pterodactyl game panel. Okay, cool. That's good. TeamSpeak is dead, and if it's not dead, it needs to be dead. We need grid power, but for plumbing. Ooh, Nicodemus, get us water. Get us flushable toilets in our bases. That would be glorious. Yeah, Discord has it's just a license to print money. They're not going anywhere. I'd never go back to TeamSpeak. I was born on TeamSpeak. When I first came into online gaming, that was it, right? Yeah, grid power. Yep. You should be getting the link directly from my video, I'll have you know. Because I always put the links to everything in all of my videos. And you need to watch it. You need to watch the video on grid power. Merc the new Discord. That's funny. Psycho Chris. Can I change the upkeep on different build grade types? Yes. Yes, you can. I have a video on changing decay. It's search for decay rates or decay on my channel, and it'll show you how to do that. I use Discord for a lot of things. Like obviously I use it for Rust Admin Academy, but I use it for a lot of different things. I've got 3 or 4 actual Discords of my own that I use for different purposes. I've got a work one. I've got a family. I've got a family one. Of course, I have a testing Discord. Yeah, I don't know if I could switch. Wait. What's been there? What is this update that you're talking about? It better not be on grid power, is it? Working street lights. That's okay. I'm going to assume that you're not talking about grid power. Last update there was May 28th. No, Merc is not new again. Damn it, Amino. Come on now. Oh yeah? Okay. Let's do it. Amino, that was to you. You can set that up, right? Okay, Mohammed, there you go. See, that's what I thought. I felt bad not knowing what was going on with my own sponsor. Yeah, if it says out of stock, then that's what that means, is they've now pulled all of their web hosting. Even my website got switched to a new provider. I think it got switched to a new provider. And while I'm thinking of it, if you haven't already, make sure you guys have all hit that like button down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This has actually been quite nice. I actually forgot that my wife was coming home late tonight from work. And I didn't realize that I've been on here for like 2 hours. This has been good. Sometimes I have an issue that players can't kill NPCs. It seems to happen for up to an hour, then when it's gone for several days. Any ideas to find out what's causing that exactly? That's super weird. Is there any possibility that it's a lag issue? They think they're hitting the NPC, but they're actually not? That's super weird. Trying to get information on becoming a Rust admin, but I have no experience doing it. Do you have any recommendations on how to go about learning how to do it properly and where to apply? So the only way that you can learn how to be an admin is by doing it. Nobody's going to be able to teach you. There's no way that somebody would be able to teach you everything that you need to know to be good at it. The only thing that can teach you that is practice. Now, to be a moderator on a server, like let's say you were just a chat moderator or something like that, that's something else. Now, to answer the second part of your question, how do you get started? It's almost impossible because there's an astronomical amount of trust that goes into an admin or a moderator of any server. And to be honest with you, nobody is trustworthy enough to take care of somebody else's business. Yeah, Yelnet says, watch my videos. True. Yeah, build a small test server. It'll teach you the mechanics. Okay, so Amino has started a giveaway. And it's going to be in my Discord, I'm sure. So let's go have a little looky-loo. Wait, yeah, it is. Let me just move that over there. So you guys have to be in my Discord. Join the Discord and go into the giveaways channel and make sure you react to the giveaway bot that you see on my screen right now at the very bottom. And he's giving away 2 copies of Ultimate Archon, which if you're not familiar with it, I have a video on Ultimate Archon, so you should go check that out. But definitely go react right away so that if you win, you can figure it out after. It's also going to require that you either locally host a Discord bot, or you would go to icedhost.com and get a bot from them. You can use my promo code for that as well. Promo code is SrtBull. So everyone needs to go to discord.srtbull.com, go into the giveaways channel, and go enter for your chance to win one of 2 copies of Ultimate Archon. And let's just go up here and do this. And just so that everyone knows, the Ultimate Archon bot does retail for $14.99 USD. So if you win it, you are saving yourself 15 bucks. And I go over a ton of the features in the video. It has progressed. It has progressed since that video was made. So there's a lot of features that aren't covered in that video. But go check it out. It is a great bot. It's an awesome bot. I love it. He's done a really good job with it. Brio already owns it, so that won't do you any good. We got one player that gets disconnected, and when they rejoin, they wake up naked. I think it's his team. Yeah, I think it's his team messing around with him for sure. I don't really want a Rust server. Okay, Colin. Like I was saying before, it's super hard to get somebody to trust you enough to even bring you in as an admin or a moderator. You're going to struggle with that. It's not impossible. That's how I got started. I asked the server owner that I was playing on at the time, how do I get involved with this? And he hooked me up. And that's actually why I'm here doing this now, is because he gave me an opportunity to admin that server back when I knew nothing. It says the giveaway has ended. The giveaway hasn't ended for sure. You might be, make sure you scroll down. Ends in 17 minutes. Yeah, exactly. How can I use Gather Manager to change my server into a 2x server? Well, I have a video on Gather Manager. You're going to want to check that out for sure. And that will allow you to modify your gather resources, but you're also going to want to change your loot resource. And I have pre-built loot tables in my Discord, so you can do all of what you're saying in a matter of minutes. Spent far too much money on this game, dude. You should see how much money I've spent, or I shouldn't say spent. You should see what my skin valuation is. It's ridiculous. Tried it out ourselves, and every player has that. My best guess is, oh, it's something to do with true PvE. Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry, I should have asked if you had any kind of PvE stuff on there. Yes, it is that plugin that's doing that. Yep, Hundy P. To be honest, started as a helper and work your way up. Head admin, started as a helper and learned and wanted to know more of this. Yep. But it's hard to get in. It's hard to get that opportunity. Trust is tough. And it's so easy to break that trust. And then once you've broken it, it's impossible to get it back. And the community is getting so tight-knit now that like it could ruin your name. All right, we got 15 more minutes in the giveaway. If you haven't yet, make sure you go to my Discord at discord.srtbull.com. Click on the green check mark for verification, and then go into the giveaways channel. Amino is giving away 2 copies of Ultimate Archon bots. I don't want to disagree with you, Carl. It's actually not. It's super simple. Just go watch my videos. All of the answers are there. We need an admin academy that teaches Komomo stuff, but obviously you need proper verification. Komomo is very, very tight-lipped with all of his skills. Yeah, somebody reached out to him here recently to see if he would do a collaboration with me. I think he misunderstood, thinking that I wanted to know his insider tricks, and I don't. But he wasn't even receptive to that. Did you notice the True PVE was still allowing MLRS damage? Told Nivex, and he patched it last week. I don't use PVE. I'm assuming you're talking to somebody else. Do also wish more plugin devs made their plugins work with RE. Oh, Rust Edit. Yeah. I use player administration plugin, however, I don't find it very intuitive. Do you or can you recommend something better? I'd be curious to know what you think it's missing or could be better at. I really like player administration. I also really like admin tools. Is it on CodeFling? I think it's on CodeFling. No. Wait, is it? Where's Shady's admin tools? It's not on loan, is it? No, it's got to be on CodeFling. Anyways, I really like player administration and I really like admin tools as well. Yeah, exactly. Padmin is my most used plugin. I use it a lot too. I'd be surprised to know what you think it's missing. Is it loan? Rust Mania. I'm thinking somebody switched their YouTube account there. Maybe that's not what it's called. Can I just search for Shady? No, because it's got a 4 in it, right? Oh, Easy Admin. Derp. It's called Easy Admin. Oh, apparently loan is offline for scheduled maintenance. Easy Admin. Padmin is useless for bans and mutes. That is 100% true. Seems to lose user data. Bans don't parse the info to the server correctly. Yeah, I figured that's what happened. Amino. All right, let's go back here. We've got, what have we got? 11 more minutes. 11 more minutes on Amino's giveaway of 2 copies of Ultimate Archon Bot. Yeah, admin menu is good too. I do like that. Yeah, sorry, that's on Chaos Code. That's right. I actually have a video on, I think it's just specifically on Permissions Manager and Admin Menu both. I think I did them both in the same video. Yeah, Barrow, back in the day, that's all I would, so I shouldn't say that's all I used it for, but when I was doing groups and permissions all in this, I loved admin menu for that. Now I manually build groups and use Permissions Manager to deal with all the permissions. Oh, interesting. How come my search thing broke then? Oh, there it is. That's what I was trying to show you guys. Easy admin from Shady. Thanks, Nicodemus. I appreciate you looking at that. Zone.design is not down for maintenance. The product page works fine. He's yelling at me. Okay, so Remedy joined the stream a couple minutes ago and wondering what Ultimate Archon is. Well, it's an Archon tool, essentially, that basically reports 2 directions directly from Discord. So it reports everything that's going on the server, plus you can control things on the server directly from Discord. And there's a whole plethora of different things that it does. I've done a video specifically on Ultimate Archon bot. And so go to my channel, check that out. And know that since that video was made, the bot itself has evolved quite a bit since then. And so I'm assuming a lot of the features from that video, there's way more than there is than what I covered on that video. Holy. Talking about using Battlemetrics. Yeah. Yep. Battlemetrics is good. Since I switched to Battlemetrics, I don't use Rust admin. I've created my own band library that works across any and all servers that I create. Yeah, it works good. No, Nicodemus, I know, I'm just bugging you. No, it's all good. I'm glad you clarified that, though. I'm glad you clarified the fact that the website isn't down for maintenance. That's good. All right, where are we at here? We've got 6 more minutes. We've got 21 entries. We'll be selecting 2 winners. Each one will get 1 copy of the Ultimate Archon bot. Go to discord.srtbull.com. Click on the green check mark to get verified into the server, and then go into the giveaways channel. Sorry, I've got hockey updates coming on my Apple Watch. What happened here? Oh, there we go. And just for the record, in case anybody was keeping track, we've been able to go 2 hours. So my computer has stayed online for 2 hours and 10 minutes since the last time it crashed. Totally random, totally bizarre. I so wish I could figure out what is causing my computer to freeze up like that. Haven't finished this How to Act Like a Human. That's good. By Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah. He's not very human. I forgot what I was just about to look at. I got sidetracked there. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Oh, I won't be able to do this when I'm streaming. Let's see if I can. Information that I need to know. Black Cobra, what's up, man? I know, right? The only reason why I can say that now is because I know that I'm going to wind the stream down here pretty soon. Just shortly after we award these 2 versions of Ultimate Archon. Because my wife will be home soon-ish, I hope, and then we have to deal with supper. Excuse me. Do you have fast startup enabled? I do not have fast startup enabled. Fast fart enabled. Yeah, exactly. Black Cobra, I am not the best. I am just the one in front of the camera. All of the accolades go to Rust developers, Rust plugin developers, plugin hosts, server hosts. There are some incredible people. Oh, look at Lone finally decides to show up. There's so many people in this community that, like, the people that I've met since I started this channel is shocking when I actually think about it. Yeah, exactly. Look who the cat drags in. It's shocking the brain power of the people that I have met since starting this channel. When I first started this, I had no idea that I was going to meet these people, and yeah, it's been incredible. There you go. I'm the only professor for Rust servers. Nobody else is teaching. No, Lone, thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad you took a couple minutes to come say hi. I was giving you a hard time earlier because it seemed like the conversation kept directing me towards CodeFling, and then I felt bad that I wasn't even talking about Lone.design. Hey, there you go. Maybe somebody in the chat will be willing to bring you on. That'd be convenient. License per community, so you can have infinite servers in a community. Oh, gotcha. Oh, talking to Sean. Gotcha. There you go. I taught myself about PCs. Now I'm a certified tech. Yeah. I watched Grey's Anatomy, and I'm basically a doctor now. Yeah, I'm a nerd. We're all nerds. That term has changed. That term has changed a lot since I was a kid. It used to be a bad thing to be a nerd. Now it's like a commodity. All right, so we've got 35 seconds left in the giveaway. And it's probably not going to show me here. Amino, well, I guess we're going to find out here in a minute. $25 entries, not bad. I think that means just about every person that was on the stream went in and entered, except for myself. There we go. So we have at Trey Games and at Galorum Rex. Those are our two winners. So make sure you hit up Amino in the Discord, and he will get you your licenses for Ultimate Archon Bot. And if you're unfamiliar with it, make sure you go to my channel and watch the video on Ultimate Archon Bot. Oh, Black Cobra just became a YouTube member. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yes, congratulations to the winners, and too bad for everyone that didn't win. That's incredibly generous of Amino to give away 2 copies, though. I'd love to do... Yeah, there you go. You won, man. Now you can't say that anymore. Now you've won. Absolutely. Congrats to the winners. That was a good idea, Amino. We should do stuff like that more often, actually. Ooh, look at your fancy name, Cobra, in the chat. Okay, so we have NeoHack donated $5, and Black Cobra has just become a YouTube member, which I appreciate a ton. Odie Jam donated $5, And Death, again, dropping his $100 bombs. Imagine having Waffle House Wi-Fi. That's what I feel like sometimes. I think I'm on, not Waffle House, it would probably be like Denny's Wi-Fi or something. But at least the computer lasted. Mohammed, I'm typically after a stream, especially one of this length, I have a ton of Discord messages that I need to read. So I just start at the top and I start working my way down. And so when I get to yours, you'll know. It's going to be tonight, so don't worry about that. Before I go, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button for me. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notification bells. I do typically put out a new video every Friday. And when I don't have a video to put out, I will typically do a live stream. So that's why we're here today right now. Oh, Barrow dropping the 50 bones. Oh, 50, are those Australian dollars? I think that's Australian dollars. That's okay. It's still $1. Thanks, man. Thanks, Barrow. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And great stream. I appreciate everybody stopping by. And so you have to stay connected to my channel to stay up to date on when I'm going live again. Can't hear, you can't hear the Dono Thunder. Yeah. It didn't do a thing. Why didn't it do a thing? It should. Oh, that's why. Because I was on the wrong screen. That's why. All right. Thank you all so much. I'm going to shut down the stream. So make sure you like the Twitter, the YouTube, the like, follow, subscribe, all that other stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.